good stuff. So if anybody has or has not worked with puff pastry before, you can go to your grocer's freezer. Pepperidge Farms makes it. You get a nice sheet just kind of like that. And when you are working with it, always make sure you use a sharp knife. If you use a serrated knife, what will happen? It will kind of pinch the edges and it won't puff up the way that it's supposed to. So what I like to do is bring it up to room temperature. Don't work with it when it's cold. It actually puffs a little bit faster that way. So rather than baking it for about, I don't know, 35 to 40 minutes at 425, it brings it down to about 25 to 30. Pretty fun, pretty easy. So what I do, have my puff pastry. I'm going to brush it with egg, with just a little bit of water in it, just to kind of loosen it up a bit. Brush it nice. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making like a nice little pocket with all of our berries and our mascarpone to sit in. Some would say it's new. I wouldn't say that, but I like it. So we brush our puff pastry, and after we brush it, that's when we start to cut it. So when we are cutting, you can use a chef knife if you want, by all means, or a paring knife. It's your choice, whichever you feel more comfortable with. So first cut, depending on how many different little tarts you want to make or croissants you want to make, that's how you can cut your puff pastry. When I did it, I actually did it into two big ones, so that way when you do it, you put the croissants out. There's these two nice big, very beautiful croissants with mascarpone. It just looks amazing. Or if you have a whole bunch of friends over, you want to be a little bit fancier, cut it into squares, do each one, and then you have individual croissants. Your choice. So what we'll do is we'll do the individual one. The one for the full table. Cut straight down the middle, cut them in half, and then what I do is make a border between each one. You just follow about ½ inch from the edge. And the reason why I do this after I brush the egg is that if I were to do this and then brush egg over top of it, there wouldn't be any seams. Everything will just close up. Okay. Once again, about a ½ inch from the edge. Now make it as perfect as you want. It's your choice. And then what I like to do is I score the inside.
Is that a whole package of puff pastry?
This is my size that I get, which is a half sheet tray. The Pepperidge Farm comp. This would be 2 Pepperidge Farms. 2.
Yeah.
So we go. Then what you're going to be doing while you're doing this is preheating your oven to 425 degrees. If you have a convection oven at your house, 400. Also, or just follow the recipe.
How many pieces will that dispense on?
However many you want. You can cut them to your specifications. That's one of the good things about this. You can cut it any size that you want. It depends how much work you want.
Question.
Yes.
Did you say for convection you make it 25 degrees less
Yes.
than what it calls for?
Yes.
Because I just recently read somewhere, keep the temperature the same, but cut the baking time. Cut it down. And I never know now what I'm doing.
It's a very hard call. One, every single oven is different. Do you know when the last time your oven was calibrated?
For that?
Never. It may six months ago. A lot of people don't. Honestly, what I would say, if you're not sure about it, follow the directions that are on the package when you're working with a product like this, because those guys have teams of chefs and teams of researchers working on this stuff, and they go through every single kind of oven, every single kind of humidity, every single kind of scenario that you can think of to come up with those numbers. I mean, honestly, if you have the time to do it, by all means, figure it out yourself. But without reading the package, but when it comes down to it, read the package and use it yourself. But also if you know your oven, go by what you know. So once again, scoring the inside. And I have a convection oven, so there you go. That's what you're looking at. Two different sleds, both scored on the outside with the border about a 1/2 inch. Egg wash already on it.
Should be very
Sprinkle a little bit of
proud.
sugar on top. And then we're going to throw this in the oven. Okay, and about 25 to 30 minutes later, what you're going to get, those won't be separated, but since I separated them ahead of time, so you can kind of see, you have, when you look into it, the pastry puffed up, and you can see the seams where I put my knife to create a border for my sled. And then I scored the top of it. Now, if I'm really careful, when I start to cut this out, and I try to leave it whole, I can put that thing back on top of it, like a nice little present. I try to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Unfortunately, it didn't work. I'll try here. We should be okay. We should be all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our blueberry filling. For this you can use strawberries, you can use raspberries, you know, whatever's available. Right now we're in July, blueberries, you know, it's good stuff. For my mascarpone, what I did is I took it out of the package, I put it in a bowl, and I just started whipping it. So it just turns to cream. If you want to add vanilla to it, you can add vanilla to it. If you want to add some more sugar to it, add some more sugar to it, make it sweeter. If you don't have mascarpone, use cream cheese and add sugar.
You add sugar though.
What's that?
You add sugar?
I added sugar.
Right.
Yes. Mascarpone is, yes. Sure? Okay. If you have a KitchenAid mixer, you can throw it in the KitchenAid mixer. You don't have to do it by hand. You can add vanilla. You can add
Grand Marnier.
You can add Grand Marnier. Well, we'll be out here like sharing boards with the blueberries, so you know. Yeah. Well, there we go. There we go. Right. Right. So just whip it till it gets nice and creamy and smooth. Now, and that's going to be your filling. Take that, put that inside the shell, but don't put it in until your blueberries are done or your berries are done, because what will happen, it'll just start soaking into that puff pastry and it just turns to mush. You want a nice crispy with you, at least I do. If you want to serve mush, by all means, serve it. Okay, so in our pan, 4 ounces of butter. Ounces of sugar.
How many ounces?
4. Equal parts butter, equal parts sugar. Butter, sugar. And we're going to let it melt. Our butter totally melted, our sugar totally dissolved.
That smells great.
And we're going to add our blueberries. About 2 bites of blueberries, maybe a little bit more. You go fresh blueberry, picking up daughters, do as much as you want, right? So we add our blueberries. Now what we don't want to do is we don't want to like jiggle these up and throw them all around and do that, you know, mix them, because we want our blueberries whole. And now we add our chambord. You're going to add, depending on how much you want, you can add 2 ounces, you can add 4, you can add 6. Depending. So we're going to add about 3 ounces. Honestly, nothing expensive. Just because, and also make sure that they're heavy bottoms. No, so no matter what you get, you still cook easily. When I'm doing eggs, non-stick, easy stuff.
What about now? Aren't they like changes into Teflon? Will it just work for non-stick?
There, you cannot use Teflon, or no, okay. The process that they do to stick Teflon to the pan, they use a chemical. That chemical, when it heats up, if you don't have anything in the pan, starts to come out, and it will kill you. It will give you cancer. So they're coming up with different new kinds of non-stick. Honestly, I don't really know what they are, but as long as it says no Teflon in there, you can use it. Just be very, just be careful. Also, if you use the Crute cast iron pans and season them really well and know how to season them, they work awesome as non-stick. If you work, one of the things that a lot of people run into is they don't want to pay a lot for their pan. Honestly, if you're going to spend money on anything in your kitchen, spend it on your pan and spend it on your knives. A thinner pan burns stuff much easier. You'll go through your pans and destroy them if you are cooking a lot. Your knives, once again, spend money on decent knives. Sharpen them, learn how to sharpen them, or take them to get sharpened at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how much you cook. If you're cooking every day, at least once a week. If you cook, like three, 4 times a week, get them done every 2 weeks. Personally, I use Woodstock. I like Woodstock. I've been using them since I was in culinary school. They are quite awesome. A lot of people use Henkel. Henkel knives are decent. If you want to go a little bit on the cheaper end, use Cuisinart knives. But they're still good, but they dull very, very fast. Stay away from Cutco. A lot of people like to use them. They're not a high quality knife. They're a pressed, the steel that they use them for, I know when they first started coming out onto the market, they were, as soon as they dull, you send them back to the company. When I started, my mom got me a vegetable knife when I was in culinary school. I dulled it in 2 days. So to send it back to the company and get it back 2 weeks later, it really doesn't work for me. Even if I sharpen it myself, it was still dull in 2 days. It's not a quality steel that they use, as opposed to like the Henkel or the Woodstock or Cuisinart. Even some of the celebrity chef knives you have to be very careful about. Some of them are actually made by those companies, but it's just trial and error with those.